Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about what we call probably inbreeding or extreme retardedness, or something that makes you question your faith in humanity, or makes you think, well, maybe the mankind is not the smartest species on this planet. Right, so, from this idiot over here, talking about Avatar, but remember, do not contact this idiot, do not stare at this idiot, do not even look at this idiot, albeit that goes without saying when I say stare, but still, do not even breed this idiot, do not even do any of those things. You know how fragile these people are. But before I go on, here's a trailer for my book.
Chosen knights. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Right, so sadness inbound. Right, so let's read about this idiot. Do not watch Avatar, the way of water. Join natives and other indigenous groups around the world in boycotting this horrible, racist film. Our culture was appropriated in a hurtful manner to satisfy some white flag man's behavior complex. Number Blueface. Lakota people are powerful. Well, that's interesting. So basically what we're trying to tell here is that native aliens were appropriated to make this goddamn fucking movie, which is apparently a 3-hour bore fest, but who knows. But what we need to know is the Na'vi, how are we going to, how would you put it, that word, pay reparations to the Na'vi? How are we going to do that? Should we go to their planet? Well, technically a moon, because I remember that one, on a planet, a satellite on a planet, a gaseous planet. How are we going to reach there and pay in dollars reparations for these aliens? And what would happen if technically those aliens don't exist? How would that work? And should we hire blue people to do this? Where would we be finding blue people? Maybe black people, which are so black that they are nearly blue. Yeah, that was a joke. Right. Maybe if we hire Smurfs, would that work out? Then again, we are dealing with a fatso here who doesn't know the difference between an asshole and a pussy, but... Right. So, another thing that we need to point out, this idiot comes from California. It seems California seems to be giving us the Most retarded people out of this planet seems to be coming out of there. Maybe it's something in the water. Have you thought about that? Maybe it's in the water. Either way, let's read what this idiot wrote. Boycotts. What was the voice that I did for this bitch again? Boycotts Avatar, Way of the Water. Join thousands of Native Americans and other indigenous groups whose cultures were harmfully appropriated to create James Cameron's indigenous film, as well as standing up to his anti-indigenous rhetoric. I've called it this racist. Did you notice the hands? Did you notice that one? There's no blue people in there. Filthy racist. I call it. It's racist. There's no blue people hand in there. Another thing that you should notice, it's the handle on the image. There's an extra A and extra E. Another extra A, which is wrong considering the handle is different over here. So basically, what we're dealing here with is a special kind of retard who cannot even get its own handle correctly. Right, oh, Jesus motherfucking Christ. I'm not going to go and read this goddamn long shit nonsense, especially because James Cameron actually thinks that testosterone is evil somehow. Right. James Cameron anti-indigenous statement on Lakota. Let's see, is this anything important? I felt like that back in time watching the Lakota Sioux might have been saying, Jesus goddamn fucking Christ, I do not give a shit. Yeah, you think that the indigenous were some kind of very civilized people who did not kill? Well, sorry to burst your bubble. They were as violent as any other group of people and civilization in this goddamn fucking planet. Every single one of them were exactly the same. The same as the British it was in the past, the same as it was everybody else. Everybody else made the same thing. Anyway, let's go and cover this goddamn racist piece of shit. Especially because there's no blue representation on the little retarded hands at the bottom. Right. Blueface. Characters are played by non-indigenous persons. Well, yeah, let me put it this way. It's kind of tiny little bit difficult to find blue aliens to play these roles. Don't you think about that moment just a tiny little bit? It's just difficult. Suffice to say, maybe we could get a Smurf, but that would be difficult to find one, and still, maybe in another reality, if we bend reality with a magician or something thereabouts. No, right. Well, how would you? But what if you hired Let's say if you hired a native to play this role, wouldn't that be Blueface as well? Because they are not blue? Oh boy, these people are retarded, aren't they? Is this bitch here? Well, technically this bitch here is a grifter. Technically, allegedly, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Who needs them to create a problem and sell you the solution. And the solution is... there is no solution. The solution is to pretend there is a solution so you can keep paying. Keep paying them. God damn, these people are dumb as fuck. Right. James Cameron is guilty of favoring non-indigenous folks to play the natty. An alien race based on indigenous cultures he appropriated from. This is a form of racist caricature known as Blueface. After the infamous film in 2009, Avatar. I swear I could have done better. Where a creator appropriates many non-white cultures, blends them together indiscriminately or blatantly, and has white people play or voice them using fiction as a medium to necessitate illicit, hate, and violating. Validate the world building. It is a combination of red face, black face, yellow face, and other racist tools created to justify not centering a vowel. Jesus Christ. Bitch! Yeah, can't you just check your fucking retarded grammar before you publish these retarded memes? Because the left definitely cannot meme for word for shit! FYI, if you have been paying attention as of late, you do know that, according to the woke cathedral, you cannot capitalize the word white, only black. Yeah. I'm telling you, we're living in a world of stupid! Right, where was I? Oh yeah, a violating experience of voiceless faces and bodies of black indigenous and other marginalized speakers of cotton, colored people, people of color, you're all the same. Oh, suck a cock, bitch. On that note, go choke on it as well. Right, let's see on another tweet, because this bitch cannot stop being retarded. Right, let's report share credits, as if there's a list of black Pacific... what the fuck? Pacifica? Isn't this supposed to be Pacific, which is not an indigenous word? Jesus fucking Christ. An indigenous sci-fi movie books by black Pacific and indigenous creators. Others please stagger journey. I'll gladly report with credit. Jesus fucking Christ. I think this NPC here is, let's say, it's an old computer. Think of it as a computer from the mid-90s trying to run Crysis. First and foremost, it would, if you could actually get the drivers for that shit to install, what was it? Windows XP or Windows 7? And, somehow, miraculously, you could. And then suddenly you're trying to run it, and then it doesn't quite work. And it's possibly stuck on the first frame for the next day or so, and it feels pretty much the same thing in this meme over here. How do I know? You can't read the first 4 lines. It looks like it's stuck. It's stuck! The NPC is stuck! Do not watch Avatar the Way of Water. Do not watch Avatar the Way of Water. Right. If you have any itch to spend money, donate it to black and indigenous folks relief funds such as Saturday and others. You can buy black and indigenous merchandise, handmade jewelry, and other crafts. Buy books, films, and comics made by blacks and indigenous creators. Amplify indigenous voice and critiques about James Cameron's films and other racist films. Amplify black and indigenous voices about their people's uses and successes and history. Do not watch Avatar the Way of Water. Oh yeah, this one definitely broke completely. Oh, for the love of God. Here's a list of sci-fi movies about the indigenous people. Well, that's interesting. You will say pray. If you're supposed to be from Lakota or something like that, as shown in there, you will know that they kind of technically whitewashed the history of the Comanches. Did you know that the Comanches were kind of technically your enemies back in the day? Did you remember that they would kind of technically go after the Lakotas, and other people in the region would capture them, scalp them, kill them, take everything they had, and then sell them as slaves elsewhere and rape the woman and kill all single male out there as well? Did you forget about those tiny little details? Of course you did, because after all, it's all about the message. You people are retarded. Fuck this, bitch. Right, let's see. How can you support indigenous people? Here's the list of sci-fi books of indigenous people. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this one. It's all about propaganda. Love beyond body, space and time, and indigenous alphabetus sci-fi ontology. Jesus fucking Christ. Meta indigiqui. Oh, for the love of God. I mean, my book is not the best thing around, I know that for sure, but some of the stuff in here, it looks like it's propaganda from utter retards. This one. Oh, wait. No, wait. This one is the same one. Right. Yo, James Cameron, this is unacceptable. Black and indigenous people are more than enough to play aliens based on us. Oh, right. So you can play Blueface. You can actually become a Navi because you're blue somehow. I call that double standards. Yeah, well, the left wouldn't have any standards at all if they didn't have double standards. Fucking grifters, I say. Anyway, we should have been the ones whose faces and voices appear on screen. We are the experts in portraying our hearts, suffering, and more importantly, our resilience. My Lakota relatives were one of the most powerful people in the United States came across. Well, technically I would press an X on that one. But frankly, I would say the Japanese and the Nazis were the most powerful because technically they kind of costed a lot of American lives, but details. They did fight, they won. Ooh. Their ancestors would be proud of the descendants for thriving. They will definitely not be proud of you, bitch! Right, thriving, living, and just exist. Oh, Jesus Christ, you can't even type properly, you retard! With our culture intact. That's not how you write intact. You retard, and your culture is not intact. Just so you know, you wouldn't be quite welcome in their groups if you were living, say, 200, 300 years ago because you call yourself trans. But you do not sell that in your films. Instead, you choose to glorify But this movie pretty much is a message against colonialism, you retard. Ah, fuck me. White people being aliens based on actual indigenous people. That's... Wait, what? That's colonialism. I'm surprised she can actually spell colonialism, but then again, she's probably the word that she uses the most on her day-to-day stuff. Anyway. That's colonization. Make it alright. Hire us, hire an expert in your writing rooms as your consultant, as your talent, as your leaders. Stop trying to lead. So basically, protection money, protection racket. Where have I seen that before? You're not a leader, you're an outsider. And a guest to our lands and culture. Act like it. Oh, can we say that to the people invading Europe? You know, certain groups of Arabs, Muslims, Africans, and many people from other regions? Okay, so it's only one-sided. Here it is. You'll be nearly the Navajo to spiritus with Nixon. And it's a fatso. Ah, fuck. Oh, she says he is Navajo, but didn't you say Lakota? Am I missing some context here? But either way, the Comanches also went to the against the Navajo, so there's always that. Here we are dealing with a retard. Oh, and it's a media influencer. But you think that's the only idiot capable of writing that nonsense? Get or else. Here one. At some point, we gotta talk about cultural appropriation of Avatar and white actors that are cosplaying as colored people. It's just a mess, and so not necessary. No amount of visual effects CGI is gonna erase that. But lace fronts, dry synthetic braids, Jesus, fix it. You can go suck a cock as well, don't you think? And I actually like that Twitter actually added context. Who are the Navi? Then they are a bunch of Then we are a race of sapient extraterrestrial humanoids who inhabit the lush jungle moon of Pandora. So no inoptemium right now. Right. And why are they... Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot the pregnant woman fighting thing. Either way, you're dealing with retards, yeah? Very retarded. So, on that goddamn fucking hell, after you lost your faith in humanity, have a great fucking night.